It's 2025, which means another year without the love of my life. I miss you, baby.
Trump, your wife is still alive, right?
No, he's not talking about Melania. He's still crying that Gotham never got a season 6.
It fucking deserved to keep going. That show was a masterpiece.
Donald, the show was going downhill when it hit season 5 anyway. I don't get why you're still depressed it ended.
Shut the fuck up, you illiterate skinwalker. Now that I'm president, my first order of business is to preserve the show's memory with a tier list. So we're all in agreement that season 1 goes straight into S tier?
No, definitely not.
A tier at most. The show was still good, but it hadn't come into its own yet.
What the fuck? How can you say that? This was the perfect introduction to a Gotham before Batman, focusing on the mob as the main villains, but still planting seeds for future villains like Joker and Riddler.
Technically, Jerome isn't the Joker.
Or fuck off with that. I get that Fox didn't have the rights to every Batman character, but when Cameron Monaghan played one of the best Joker performances we've ever seen without technically being the Joker, and then when they get the rights to actually use the Joker, they fucking kill him off and make his brother a boring Joker? What the fuck?
I thought we were talking about season 1. Why the fuck are we talking about shit from season 4?
Or maybe because Captain Drones bomb everywhere, but America over here can't give me a single reason why season 1 is A tier instead of S tier.
Okay, fine. Season 1 is good, and Penguin is definitely the show's best main character, and seeing his origin throughout the series is definitely cool, but be honest with yourselves, was any villain besides Penguin or Jerome more memorable in this season than any other villain in the next few seasons? I get why the mob are main villains here, but it's a slow burn that feels a little too slow here, so I'm saying A tier.
Fine, I guess I have other hills to die on, but season 2 goes into S tier or I will make the fucking purge legal.
You already tried that on January 6th. It didn't work.
Fuck off, Corey. You really going to disagree with me? They finally brought the iconic villains in like Mr. Freeze, and they had the best live-action version of him. They had Clayface, Azrael, Hugo Strange, Firefly, and in the first 3 fucking episodes, they made Jerome the Joker we all wanted to see. I dare you to explain to me why this isn't an S-tier season.
Of course I agree with you. I just threw up in my mouth a little saying that. But yeah, this season is S-tier. The whole Indian Hill story was badass, and they didn't get a single villain wrong here. Next is season 3, which I enjoyed more than season 1, but a little less than season 2. So where are we putting it?
I would say A tier. It had some forgettable episodes, but when the episodes were good, they were really good. Jerome coming back was easily the season's best 2 episodes. The Mad Hatter was great, and thank God they changed him from the comics because he wouldn't be as likable if they made him completely comic accurate. And Penguin getting Ivy, Freeze, and Firefly together for revenge on Riddler was fun to watch, but compared to the mob in Indian Hill, the Court of Owls was pretty boring as villains.
I enjoyed the Alice Tetch virus plot, but I slept through whenever the Court and especially Fish was on screen. That goes for season 1 as well.
Okay, yeah, Fish is a boring character. Surprise. She never had any of the comedians at her club slapped, and they fucking bring her of all characters back. So I'll give you A tier, but season 4 is S tier, and there's no question about it. I have 2 plot lines for you, Professor Pig and Legion of the Horribles.
Why the fuck are you always wrong in politics, but you always have a point when we rank something?
First of all, thank you. Second of all, go eat a dick like Joe did with Obama's his entire presidency.
That's fucking slander, Donnie.
It's only slander if it's not true.
Fair enough.
Joe, you weren't supposed to admit that.
We already knew anyway, so let's just rank the season. I hate agreeing with Donnie so many times, but this is an easy S tier. Professor Pig was the best storyline this show's ever had. It felt like they brought it back to season 1. Jonathan Crane finally became Scarecrow after being set up in season 1. And this was easily the best 3 Jerome episodes. The Jeremiah shit was bad and wasn't worth killing Jerome off for, but that won't bring this masterpiece down. Fucking S tier.
Okay, I'll be the first to say it. Season 5 is the worst season, only 12 episodes compared to the usual over 20 the last 4 had, and the only good episodes were the last 2. And my God, what the fuck did they do to Bane? Arkham and Gotham both fuck him up. What is it with amazing Batman media just fucking up Bane? But at least Jeremiah was a better Joker in this than the end of season 4, but still not even fucking close to how good Jerome was. I say C tier. Too much filler and only 2 good episodes at the fucking end of not just the season, but the whole show.
Donnie pretty much summed everything up, so I'm going to end the video here. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. President's out.
Gotham revival for 2025, motherfuckers.
Keep dreaming, Donnie.